Hey everyone, welcome to System 6 of the Guitar Daily Workout. In System 6, we're going to continue a lot of the ideas that we started in System 5 that were really useful ideas. But first, let me take you through the finger gymnastics that we're going to be doing in System 6. And each of these, of course, has a lesson dedicated to them. But in System 6, we're going to be doing a stretching exercise where we put frets between every finger. And it allows us to really develop an ability to stretch and get odd chord voicings, odd stretching in our playing, and so on. But most of the ideas in System 6 are going to be continuations of what happened in System 5. So in System 5, we began the exploration of doing all of our arpeggios in triad shapes across 3-string shapes. And so you learned where all of the triads were. So, if I would say, play me your G triads, you should be able to play those G triads really quickly and well now. What we're going to do, though, is one of the hardest things to do as an improviser is to work your way through playing through changes. And one of the easiest things to do, and one of the most common things to do, is playing through a 1-4-5 change. So let's say that we're in the key of G and you were playing a G chord, a C chord, and a D chord. Well, being able to take those little chord shapes and being able to see them in one position is really a vital thing on guitar. Because then when you're soloing, all of a sudden you can have target tones hear how even just playing through that, you could hear 1-4-5 in my playing. It didn't sound like I was just wandering aimlessly. So in System 6, you're going to learn every iteration of every 1-4-5 of both the major and the minor of the key. So for instance, like I said, if I'm in G, I'm going to have 1-4-5, 1-4-5, 1-4-5. And you're going to do that across all of the string sets. And then we're going to go into the minor chords. So I would do the 1-4-5 in the minor key. And again, it's every iteration of those all across all of the string sets. By the end of this, you should be able to hear your way through those chord changes and know where all of your triads are, be able to get to them very quickly. All right, so the second thing that we're going to do on both the pentatonics and the major scales is in System 5, we did everything in 3-string sets. So for instance, if I'm in the key of D and I started with my A note, I should be able to play up this A major scale. Well, for System 6, what we're going to do is 2-string sets, and this is going to be really good. So if I'm in the key of D, for instance, I should be able to play all of the different variations across all of my string sets. So again, if I'm, if I started on the B note and I'm in the key of B, or let's say I'm in B flat. And by the end of System 6, you'll be able to do that. So you'll be able to play across all of the string sets for your major scales. And then you'll also be able to do it for your pentatonic. So if I'm in the key of C, for instance, and you can see right off the bat how important that is to be able to work your way across the neck in some different patterns that allow you to really access different patterns on 2-string sets rather than having these big chunky views of the pentatonics. All right, so that'll be the 2-string stuff. And then the last thing that we're going to do in System 6 is we're going to take the pentatonic in 5-note chunks. Now this is really popular with guys like Eric Johnson or Frank Gambale or some of the best players that are out there. Joe Bonamassa does this all the time. So instead of playing a chunk of pentatonic like that, a lot of times they'll do, and then they'll do another 5-note chunk. And it goes really fast because you're seeing the same shape for all of those. And we're going to go through all the different variations of the possibilities of the 5-note pattern. So again, it's across 2 strings, but it's repeated, and it also ends up getting you, like if I just played from this pentatonic, I end up on my A note, but if I do this pentatonic, I end up on my E note. So I've gained a lot of territory across the neck. And again, it's very fast, so it works really well in solos. So that's what you'll be learning in System 6. If you want to know if System 6 is the right book for you, or if you should be in System 5 or System 7, stay tuned. The next video is going to be the placement test for that to see if you're ready for System 6 or System 7. So hopefully that will help you out.